Hello everyone, my name is Kiwi Camera. So, I just finished some homework, but I'm a bit worried since I don't know if I'm supposed to be finishing like 2 other ones, or if it's supposed to just correlate with on what day you took the test and then you have to do the 2 other ones. Regardless, I'm still missing out on, is someone streaming? Nah, I don't know if anyone's streaming. More importantly, I want to show off my build that I've been working incredibly hard on. You see, in Gangtown, golly. So, in Gangtown, I've decided to go ahead and make a building, because I thought it would make sense to make a building. Because, you know, I think it would be cool to make a building. So, I decided to make a really okay-ish house. But I need to finish it though. I'm not done yet. I ain't finished until I'm done. So, I'm waiting on the stone to be cooked up, and then I'll go ahead and finish off the rest of it. Oh, what did I just do? What did I just do? You see, I have the page up button for my mic. Home. So I just finished reading an entire manga of like 4 volumes. What? Oh, thank goodness. So I just finished a manga, and it had like a lot of timey-wimey bullcrap, but it was super cool, and I advocate for that crap. Super rad. It's let's see if I can it's called Seishun no After. And to spell it out, it is S-E... You know, I can spell it. It's like that. Let me let me do that again because I was wrong for a second. There we go. This was a pretty rad story, albeit I will give a fair warning that it is technically categorized when it comes down to category rating in terms of like how suggestive it could be in terms of content. You know, there's, you know, safe and then suggestive, and then here we have this story, which is erotica. So, fair bit of warning if you read it. It's technically classified that, at least according to Mangadex. But I recommend it though, because man, it was a really fun experience to just, once again, read all this timey-wimey crap. It got really confusing. I actually understood like half of it, but another piece of it's a little confusing. And at the end of the story, it does actually have a full-on timeline written out. But I ought to say, I bet you, but I'm not gonna bet crap on it, that absolutely the author has some sort of actual drawn out, physically drawn timeline of events, because there ain't no way that they were playing this crap out on just some simple text. I mean, you could, but a visual really would help. Albeit, no, it could work, but I guess only they would understand at that point, because even after reading it, it doesn't make much sense. I need a physical representation of all this crap. Nonetheless, it's a fun story. Yeah, it was a fun story. Pretty tragic. I like the ending. I'm not gonna spoil it, but I very much enjoyed it. And I read that over the span of Let me see. Over the span of around 5 hours today. But don't worry. I don't remember if I was doing anything else. Can't remember if I was actually working on the Japanese homework whilst reading it. I think I might have. Doesn't matter. In the end, it don't matter. Both things are finished. Both the story and the thing. Ooh, and you know, I recommend Oyasumi Punpun, unless you're not mentally, with like a good fortitude. It doesn't matter if you're depressed or not, you just have to have a really good mental fortitude for a story like Oyasumi Punpun, because crap, it is really draining. Once again, I read that crap, like, all the way through, and like, over the span of what, I think 2 weeks? Or less? That was a marathon, though. It was... Yeah. All things considered, it was a pretty fun story. It was a pretty fun story, I'm not gonna lie, and I was actually really considering rereading the entire thing until I realized, wow, this is a long manga. And I decided against it because it's like, yeah, phew, sheesh, no, that's way too long. It's like climbing up a mountain and being like, yeah, I would do this again. And then you look down the mountain and I'm like, I don't know anymore. I don't know if I want to. Anyway. So, it's funny though, because the manga that I was just talking about, Seishun no After, basically it starts off pretty typical. Oh man, rest in peace. Yeah, condolences. But anyhow, so, as I was saying, the story does start off pretty typical with things, but, you know, it all really goes down on chapter 2, and it's pretty fun. Pretty fun. And honestly, the ending is overall pretty satisfying. I'd say. Anyway, in other news, after all that turbulence with all these different things going on, apparently in English, British English class, we're reading a story called Regeneration, a novel. That being the subtitle of Regeneration, right below it. No dip Sherlock, it sure does look like one. But it does seem like a really interesting read, and let's see if I can read a grand majority of it before Monday, because that's apparently the pace in which the typical class was expected to finish. But I didn't even start it until today. Oh. Huh. Interesting. So apparently, according to author's note that I just read, the story is intertwined with some fiction and reality. Because whilst it is a fictional story, apparently it has a lot of non-fiction incorporated into it. I mean, of course, because it has to do with, like, if I'm not mistaken, World War I. But, anyway, what was I going to do again? Right, Gangtown. You know, I keep staring. Aw, crap, man. You know, I was planning on using a fishing rod. Unironically, I was planning on it, but I don't know if I would be getting into some sort of trouble. But I'm pretty sure, at least with doors, you can sneak a, if you do the timing right, you can sneak a, the little bobble thing, whatever it's called, of a fishing rod past the door. So I was going to do that, but I didn't know if that was going to get me in some sort of trouble. Anyway, right, forgot to show this. So, here's my fantastical, amazing build that fits the theming of everything. I built in the outskirts of this place because, to be honest, I don't think it looks too flattering. So, I decided, let me just place it on this lonesome island. I was debating on making a bridge, but I don't know how to make a bridge that looks good. Not until I actually practice on how to build. So I decided no bridge, but I will build a staircase. So there's that. And to top everything off, I want to finish off the second floor and finish up a little bit of the little spires of rocks. Now, with that being said, that should cap everything off with the progression of my build. Well, no, I still need to do this. Let's see here. No, there's better ways. I ought to say, life is so much better whenever you get the proper amount of sleep. I can't even tell if I got the right amount of sleep, but I did get more, and more is better in this case. I feel conscious, and that's good. Because I'm sure a lot of other people, are having the similar experiences, or have already dealt with similar experiences, or going, etc., etc., etc. But man, getting a consistent around 4 hours of sleep every day for like practically 2 months, not fun. Let's see. Oh man, I can't. I'm poor. Yeah, that's all my funds. Oh man. How could you do this to me? It's like losing a dream car in in an auction. Except, not a car. And a heap ton of arrows. Man. Also, I know that there's something over there, and I don't know if it's something like newly built, but I feel it is, because I've never seen it before. So, I ought to actually check that out, because I don't know what it is, but it looks really orange. Ooh, my bad. So I was trying to do a test run on how laggy everything is. Such a cost. I'm so sorry. You know what though? That sheep's death shan't be in vain. I'm gonna use its wool to make it a bed. I guess I can't see it. Where is it here? I can't see it. I don't know what it is. At least with the arrows one I could tell. Oh, I think an event's going on. And who's been beating up the sheep here? Why are they dying in one hit? Who's doing this? Alright, I'm so sorry, man. It's enough? It's enough. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it is. If it ain't arrows, I don't want them. Huh. Now, if they're fireworks, not gonna strap onto this crossbow, yeah, maybe I'll do something. I don't know. Maybe I'll buy them. Alright, so here we are. Okay. How does one make a banner? I see. And speaking of which, more have to. Oh, was that the town? No, okay. Hello.
Hello there.
I seriously can't hear anyone. What's the name? Purple? Purple. Sorry, could you say that again? I didn't hear you. My bad.
Come here often?
Am I new here?
You come here often?
Oh, sort of.
Very nice.
Yeah. And what are you up to?
Building a house.
Nice. Oh, it's supposed to be here?
One of those houses that has like a really long roof that goes all the way to the ground, you know? That kind of looks like a triangle.
Oh, cool. Nice.
Indeed.
I see. Well, I hope everything goes well then.
Thank you.
Yeah. In fact, do I have anything to give? Oh, yeah. Now, I dearly apologize for practically making all sheep go extinct in this area. But I must emphasize it is a necessity. Is it enough? Yeah, it's enough. Wait. Yeah. Alright, let's see if I can make this maybe work. Just one. How does this go? All these things are way too... sure. Right, okay. I don't know. Too much space at the top, but I don't know what to do about that. Alright, well, let's see. Cool, cool, cool. Well, all in a day's work and a build well done. Now that was productivity. And you know what? I'm proud of it. Uh-oh. I see. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. You know, it'd be nice if people actually put, like, ladders. Definitely. I mean, especially because there's gonna come a point in time where it's just gonna go up all the wall, I'd imagine. But like, at that point, you won't even be able to read what they're supposed to be. I wanted to just now check on Echo. Just check up on the progress and all that jazz. I feel like I'm hearing people. You know, I don't remember seeing that. And just now I was questioning if that was just purposely put there, but no, it couldn't be if it's that block. Ow. So, another thing I haven't checked up on in some time is whatchamacall. Right this way. Is the art place, which I'm gonna be honest, I feel it's been neglected some time after a point. Oh, it just doesn't seem like there's anything new. You know, there's been a place that I've wanted to visit for some time, but, you know, ever since I've been there once or twice, I just can't find it again. I think it has a waystone. Might have a waystone. In fact, it might be this artist. Not too sure. So, I have an idea. Very simple one. I'll start at the top. And see each location, and if there is a warp pad, I will be going there. I don't think there's any... Oh no, they have merchandise, I think. I don't know if I'd want to interrupt. Nonetheless, where was I? How did I get here? Oh, nope. How did I get here? This one, right? Yeah. Maybe.
Do you want me to
Hey,
send you
Kiwi.
Hello.
No, you ain't good.
Because I don't mind doing that. I have no intentions. Check some stuff out.
So it must have been... No. 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 Where did I come from? Where was I? Here? Ah, okay. This is... Oh. Oh. Oops. Anyhow. So, like I've said, if there's a warp pad, tragic. I'm gonna go through it. See if I can find the location through brute force method. No investigation. You're... Aw. Oh. So is this a gallery that was just like a pure white gallery? Plenty of lights, cool music. You know, it's very vague and could be quite literally anything. Where do I go? But I believe all of the art inside of the gallery was made by the same person. I'm not exactly too sure. But it's probably not here. Oh. Interesting.
This is at that other mall location, isn't it? You know, after all this time, I'd still really would like to visit the one of those abyss locations, or the void locations. Forgot if it's called. Hello.
Hi. Look.
A book?
Look. Yes.
Oh, thank you.
Almost got
Oh,
it. Man, my computer cannot handle all these particles.
yeah, I get that. What? Whoa, whoa, what happened?
Okay, fabulous day.
Oh, you too. Oh, interesting. Why does it do that? Hey, this is rad. I want to read this. Leader, though. Righto. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Although, you know, man. It'd be a really difficult task to just go to, I mean, that was the plan that I was gonna do, but, I don't think I can follow through with the idea of, going to every single warp instead of the back rooms and, documenting, whatchamacallit, just anything, honestly. and I have no idea where any of those books go inside of the back rooms. You know, the thing that Worm Eater has recently been doing, giving free diamonds for any kind of written item. But I end up just giving away the travel log of the back rooms. Because, to be honest, if I were to do a checklist, that's a lot more feasible. But these are a lot of locations inside of the back rooms I've kind of already visited via any kind of means. So I'm really just going through a lot of them again, and then having to say any kind of thoughts about it, which they're all great locations. But I mean, what is this? Oh. Interesting. Actually, hold on. Let's see. Where is the thing that I'm looking for? An Elytra. Oh. I guess it's here then. Yeah, this person's selling the cheapest Elytras. Albeit, I don't know what it... Can you craft Elytras now? I don't understand. What's up with them? Concept of authenticity. Authenticity. This is awfully depressing, to be honest. I don't know if anything was actually put that for sale. Yeah, it was probably used at some point in time for as a shop, because it wasn't there at the right time. Oh wow. Yeesh. Well, at the very least, the fast server is indeed fast. Faster. So speaking of the manga again. Oh. There is the if scenario where there is no timey-wimey crap going on. Dang. Well, in the meanwhile, I did say I was actually going to show that one thing, but I was worried about copyright. But in this instance, me no care, so I'm going to show it anyway. I'm not making too much progress, just some. It's a layout that I've been working on that I need to finish probably within the next 2 weeks, hopefully. And then I'll be immediately moving on to the other layout, which I should be finishing, and also around 2 weeks, hopefully. Which will declare a very important moment within my experience of Geometry Dash. Very important. Very important. So far, this is the progress I've made with the layout. Mind the, well, I mean the sound in the background too, not what I'm translating. Don't mind the errors that I'm making in the movements. It'll all be ironed out once I actually do the proper recording, if I'm the one to do the recording. Anyway, that's all that I've got so far. And over the span of this week, what was that message? Over the span of the week, I've made around 5 seconds of progress. Good progress nonetheless. Because as long as any amount of progress, progress is progress. And I like progress. And if there's no progress, tragic. Anyway, back to trying this. Right. So, it's probably. Huh. No, this is certainly not the greatest connection for streaming. Oh, that's not a painting. What is this then? Oh. Oh, I see. I think it's... Is it a troll face? I can't tell. I think it might be. You know, speaking of which... It is interesting. In fact, how in terms of... Not in terms... You know... Old days of internet, you had like, you know, classical... Where am I? You had all these different Rage comics with a bunch of different expressions. Classic stuff. And it's interesting to see them either come back or just completely die off. Anyhow. Ooh, this is taking a bit. Oh, gee, thanks. Oh, you can't see. Right. Multiple floors. You know, this reminds me of how I was talking to my great friend just like 2 weeks ago or something, where she was talking about how one of her friends, where she works, you know, it's just whatchamacallit. They're like one of those people who really, I forgot what they exactly did. I don't know, something along the lines of those type of people that upon seeing those take one candy from the bowl, they just snatch the entire bowl. What's it like if it were to be open, though? You know, it would be nice if, you know, if they came back and actually restocked their stuff, you know? Dang, this must have been like really early on if it was 10. Dang, Swift Sneak like extremely expensive. It's currently. Hey, you know what? I'll be right back. Keep watching this for me. And back. You know, despite the fact how I can't hear the sound of this thing, I don't really need to. I already emulate it within this very room, thanks to this AC unit. Is he here? No. Wait. Is it? No. It's close though. Looks very much alive to it. Huh. Neat. Wow. Ain't this area underwater? No. Wait. No. Oh. Okay. Interesting. Oh, it definitely looks very familiar. Man, I love ruins so much. Now, this isn't necessarily a ruins, it's more like urban exploring type stuff, but like, oh wow. But man, golly, I love ruins. Just imagine season 6, right? I don't know, this is my own little things that I would probably do. I just love callbacks and different kinds of stuff along the lines. Imagine Furryville Mall just being referenced somewhere in the underground, completely not lit up. You know, just very dark. Just a few lights on, and flickering, of course. You know, everything is practically copy and pasted. But, how can you see me from that distance, man? But yeah, no. Just imagine. I don't know, I just think it would be cool. Because one, callbacks are pretty cool, you know? And two, man, do I love ruins. So like I said, it would just be cool to see a completely barren location. Doesn't have to include the paintings, but the paintings, I don't know if it would add to it if it were losing, you know, if we sans the paintings, you know? If there ain't no paintings no more. Then I wonder how it'd look, whether it'd be like better or less better. I don't know, runes are runes. I love runes. These baked potatoes, man, they're taking too long to be eaten, man. I'm chowing down on some rocks. I see, I see. Right, you're not working on this area, are you? You're probably... Last I've seen you working on Torn Town. On this thing here. But yeah, just an idea. Of course, not something that would be implemented, but man, if I were to do anything with maps, absolutely I would implement like pieces, at least some pieces of this mall into the map. Golly, man. Just imagine this area with only a few lights. And imagine it looks a lot more desolate. Come on. Fantastic. And you know what? I could probably trace all these inspirations back to like things along the lines of first of all, Portal 2. Man, I love Portal 2. Favorite game of all time. But also, you know, the tutorial worlds that aren't just exclusive to Xbox 360. I don't know why people keep saying it's exclusive to 360. It ain't. Definitely on PS3. PS3. And I love the tutorial worlds. That's what I was meaning to say. Fantastic additions to console edition. Loved every single update, you know, for the tutorial worlds. And not only that, but these different callbacks were always so fun to see. You know, such as a storyline where some of the older ones, but it's of the newer side of tutorial worlds, were just completely sunken like Atlantis. Man, so rad. Gosh, that's... How dare they get rid of the tutorial world, man? How dare they? Huh. Imagine playing tutorial worlds on like on your phone. Imagine the potential of just that, to be honest. That's the actual ping. Yeah, this entire time you've been lying to me. 100 and something, my butt. Yeah. That is some high ping. And it's probably me. It's probably me. You see, clothes would indicate that they actually had something. Right, I totally forgot that this is a way of bypassing that. Oh no, I'm stuck. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. Yeah, that's fair. Any architectural style. Crossing between, you know, the styles of unfinished and... I think I've seen this place before, and there has been progress since. What are you hiding here? There's nothing to see. Oh my goodness! Right. But did I win? Yeesh, that is crazy amount of ping, man. I don't think I pressed it that many times, man. What is... Hold on. About time that I actually checked the stream. Actually, see what it looks like on the other side. That looks alright. Oh wow, my connection's really low. Well, if that's the case, suppose I should just make my way home. Right, that'll do. Right, I think I'm just gonna end things here. Because I don't know what's up with the connection. But whatever. I want to eat some Oreos anyway. And finish up this if scenario. Righto.